Brett Okamoto in Las Vegas with your UFC 310 headliner, Alexandre Pantoja, the flyweight champion who takes on Kai Asakura here at UFC 310 in Las Vegas. And this has been a big year for you, man. I mean, headlining 2 different UFC pay-per-views. Has it felt bigger to you, just like having the belt, not only participating in these big events, but having your face be the one that's leading the poster on them?
It's a big step, not just for me, but for flyweight division too. I think 2024 is that's the year for the flyweight division. We have so many good fighters. You did a lot of main events in that year. Like I say, a lot of good fighters. Moreno with Albazi, and Royval with Tatsura, and I make the main event in Brazil. That's so special because in Rio, my town, I have my mom, my first master in my corner. But in Vegas it's different. I feel different. I like to say that's gonna be my 3rd fight in T-Mobile Arena. But the first one, the main event, I feel like Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Make the big show in Las Vegas, and I want to keep that. I want to keep that. I want to make a beautiful show for everybody. Kai Asakura is an amazing fighter. The first time, and I feel glad for that. The first time UFC gonna do that, bring another champ for the fight with the champ. Like a crossover, champions crossover. That's amazing. I think that's gonna be they open the door for UFC can do more like that. Bring champions, because I know. If you want to be the best fighter of the world, you need the UFC belt. That's what everybody wants. Everyone fighting all across the world. Doesn't matter how promotion. I respect all the promotions, of course, but the UFC is the big one. If you want to be the best fighter of the world, you need to earn the UFC belt.
I love your answer about obviously Elvis Presley, but a lot of guys they'll just say like, fight's a fight. Doesn't matter where it happens. Doesn't matter if we're in the prelims, the main card, or whatever. And I like it. I like it that it means something to you. You kind of want to embrace that superstar thing. Like how was it compared to? I'm sure it was like you said. Your mom was there in Brazil and headlining an event in your home country, but Vegas just feels bigger. Or like how does it? What is the difference headlining here in
Las
Vegas?
Vegas, that's the place to big shows, the big events. Everybody want to fight here in Las Vegas. That's why the guys building this town. For the big events. I think that and much more right now. Now you have like a F1 here. Everybody, the big shows coming to Las Vegas again. And that's opportunity to do that. Like I say for you, I feel like Elvis, of course. The big show, you have all the big stars do mega shows here. And when I go to the Octagon, December 7, this is gonna pass in my head. See all the crowd, everybody wait to my fight. That's gonna be very special for me.
Any thought to walking out to Elvis Presley song?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. But no, I have my song.
Yeah.
I can't change because I have a huge connection to my song. I feel that's my song. 50 Cent did that but that's mine.
For sure.
But yeah, huge respect for Elvis. I watched the movie 2 or 3 times, the Elvis Presley movie.
Yeah.
And that's amazing, see how the star coming, how he earned the star, how he did that, how he passed his mind, And I love the movie. I love to watch movies, especially good movies, of course. And I learned something about.
I feel like initially, when it's like, okay, if you're going to headline a big card in Las Vegas, like who is the perfect opponent for it to be against? And like my initial reaction would be like, well, it wouldn't be Kai because he's a guy who's coming over from another promotion, coming over from Japan. Maybe not as many fans know him, but actually, it kind of works out great because you've never fought him, obviously. He's a guy who has a good highlight reel, and he's a champion in the other promotion. So in some ways, it almost kind of feels like, he is this perfect guy to come over and headline this card. Is that kind of how you feel about him too? How do you view him, coming over? Is he a guy who has proven that level to you, and is he the right opponent for this situation?
I think about the coincidence I'm ready to fight with all the guys in my division. Number 1, number 2 contenders I beat both guys twice. All guys very good fighters, but. And then I fight to the number 10 ranking, Steve Chag, and then I won 2 and I think the coincidence make that happen. Make it make sense. Bring someone the champion for another promotion, and maybe people don't know, but Kai Asakura is a big star in Japan. He not can go out of the streets. Fans go him and take a pictures and everybody, and he's a very good fighter, very dangerous fight for me. Especially because he's very tall. He showing a lot of good knees. I think that's what the fans want to watch. Entertainment, and I like too. All my fights you see a lot of good wars. But special for that one, I'm gonna finish quick.
Yeah. When you know a guy has that ability and he's just like dangerous, like all these guys you're fighting are very good, obviously, but he's a guy who can really hurt you with one shot. What does it change in terms of your mindset going in or your strategy?
Yeah, he's so good. His striking is so amazing, but I think of course I believe in my striking too, but my grappling is make a lot of difference for that fight. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna try to strike him all the time. I'm an MMA fighter, and I think that difference about the rising promotion, there in Japan you don't have a lot of very good grapplers. In UFC you have amazing grapplers, and especially in my division, and the flyweight division, you need to be a good cardio, good striking. Of course you need a good grappler. If you don't have a good grappler, you not can pass for the top 10. Because everybody know all the disciplines. That's MMA, and I think maybe that's my advantage for him.
I mean, I think it was 2019, right, where he broke his opponent's jaw with the right hand. And like that's a great thing to like throw on social media, and obviously fans like, ooh, he broke his jaw. Like as a guy who's fighting him, is that impressive to you? Is it fearful to you? Like what do you make of a guy who can break someone's jaw with one punch?
That's cool, yeah. That's make very excited to fight with someone like that. That's why I'm fighting. I'm fighting for the fight with the best fighter of the world, and I'm feel glad to fight for UFC, especially because on December 7th, UFC gonna make the show for me. That's my show, main event, and I have the opportunity to fight with the best fighters of the world. I fight with the Mexican to get the belt, and then I fight with the American, and then I fight with Australia, now Japan. That's perfect. That's a dream, when I'm a young kid and play Street Fighter in the video game. That's what I do. You go to all across the world to fight with every good fighter, and I have the chance to do that. I have the more beautiful show all the world to do that. And I feel glad. I feel happy, and I know 100% it's gonna be my night.
Yeah, man. I think that's what fans want to see. Is they want to see the best fight and the best, and they want to see you got the belt and you want to take on the best, and that's why people have been excited in your career this year.
That's what's happening right now. That's crossover, something like that. You have two champions. Maybe open the door for UFC to do more of that. I think it is. Of course, in my division, I fight with everybody. Number one, number two contender, I beat twice. But maybe UFC think more about that. That's a good spot. You have so many good fighters, so many good promotions all the world. But
yeah.
If you want to be the best, you need to get the UFC belt.
Yeah, well, it's not a fight I was expecting, obviously, because he wasn't even in this promotion, but I think it's a perfect fight now for your career. I can't wait to see it, and thank you for the time, man. Good luck. Enjoy the week.
Thanks so much, guys. Don't wait. UFC 310, buy your pay-per-view, and let's go.